all over, all over the world.
Hello and welcome to another video. Yes, this is the inflatable hippos. I said hippos plural because I do have another to show you. I got two. This is the brown one. Yeah, it's very like, I really do like this one. Like I said, it's quite like cutesy design, and it's like, yeah, it's like, I'm a lovely hippo. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my second ever suiting in this costume. So I'm not, when it comes to like doing tricks on camera, I'm not so sure yet in some other areas. Usually when I do these costume reviews, recordings, I usually wear it at least 3 times, and then the 4th time is, you know, the costume review. So, you know, when I do like these 4th like little costume reviews, it's like, yeah, it's like I have more experience in this. But this one, this time I'm recording, I don't. But don't worry. Usually when I do the cons and review stuff, it's usually because I've already done multiple recordings, you know. But yeah, I did figure out how to at least move the mouth. So yeah, I can move it up. It's just a sort of like a pivot upwards direction. That's all I need to do. You can't really fully shut the mouth, so it's always going to be slightly open. But whatever, you know, at least you can sort of make it talk. And like, it's also one of those more almost fully enclosed costumes, so there's no armholes. What does make, like, if you want to grab anything, a very hard challenge. Not recommended to grab anything delicate, because you're definitely going to like smash it on the floor, you know. You're just going to smash it. But yeah, this is oh, it does have a little tail. It does have a little hippo tail. I'm trying to wiggle it. It's just wiggling the costume as well. But yeah. This is very. But I'm not even jumping. I'm using my arms to do that. Usually that's not as, you know, it doesn't perform a very like a bouncy wiggle up and down as much as that. But that goes to show that like this is so well made, and it's also so like large, and that I could just bounce it with my arms. I guess it would tire my arms out still, but it's better than jumping, I suppose. You can make it look like it's actually. Can I? Oh, I'm going to try something in this recording. Okay. But yeah, this is like the hippo. It can go a little high. Like that's sort of how high it would go. So it kind of shows that like the legs, it slightly crumples down that way. Oh yeah, I'm not so sure we can see it. What might I'm getting smacked on something. Oh, is that the bed? I think it's the bed. I think I'm snagging on like the belly and such. But yeah, it's got the little sheets, so it's not really that great. Actually, let me give you a nice closer look at the face. Okay, so it's all cutesy. That's, as you can see. Hello. If you can even see me, but yeah, that's where you see out from is the mouth. And like the netting is not really good. You probably can like see me like move about, but it's doable, you know. It's a lot doable. But yeah, I only see a very short distance when the maul is dropped. You've got like the nice little teeth there, but oh wait, I've now just discovered a new move. It's like, oh, I've just now discovered I can kind of do that, and then bigger mouth Oh, what if I can do it together? Well, that's what it looks like with doing both. Yeah, it's got a big belly. Like, it's quite a very large width costume. Oh, I kind of love this. I definitely have a little soft spot for this one. Oh, I'm mom, no. Yeah. Oh, mom. Hello. My name is a hippo. I have no name. Oh well. Yeah. Let me get my arms back. Get my arms back. There we go. Arms are back. Yeah. You can't really wink in this, especially that it sort of raises the mouth anyways. You can sort of wink, like I said, it's got the ears, and then you got the tail, like I said, which is it's really great. Yeah, like I said, that's going to be the brown hippo. I'm going to show you the other hippo now, because, you know, you deserve to see both of them in the same video. Yeah. Right, here is the purple. As you can see, this one's going to be a lot more noisy. I'm going to explain why in the deep dive, because honestly, it is. Let's just say it is. Actually, no. I'm going to explain. Now, this one's going to be quite a bit noisy to probably hear me in, because this one, just to quickly say, but I'll elaborate more in the deep dive section. But this one is made out of a slightly different material. Because of that, it's got this more noisy crinkle to it. Like I said, I'll explain further. Despite that, it's still the same hippo costume. But this one, as you may see from the, as you can probably see, it's got like a little eyelash up there. Because, yeah, this purpley one, yeah, like I said, the brown one, more like a male hippo. This one is meant to be more of a female hippo. So, yeah, you got like a little purpley pinky hippo. And yep, everything still like works the same. Like I said, it's just the look. It's just the look. Got the same little knobby tail and everything else. God, I forgot how noisy this can be. But yeah, if you want peace and quiet in your costume, this is not it. But yeah, you can't really do much. Is it still? It's actually not as bouncy. Well, I wasn't actually expecting that kind of difference, but I'm having to more raise my arms with it, basically, to make it more bounce. So there's a slight difference, but it's barely noticeable. Like I said, it's like, oh. Hello, darling. Isn't it a nice day we're having? Yeah, we're having a nice day. Yeah, let me know which you think is best. Up of the mouth bit, the up of the nostril bit going up, or is this going down better talking, or do you think both are just thingy? I would like to know what you think in the comments. But yeah, it's got the same everything. Like, can I even do that? Probably not. The flex test. Yeah, probably not. Probably not like that great, but it works. It works. but yeah, but nice little cheap shot there. I'm a cheap hippo, so I'm a cheap hippo with a little nubby tail. Yeah. Right, this is the inside of the hippo. This is just about where my face will be, right here. You got like, you can see like the nostril design in there. They've done like a little whoop to give the hippo impression. There's the ears. You can wiggle that. You can definitely open the mouth just by lifting this sort of upwards. Just that is enough. True. There's the arms. Yeah, it's a very enclosed costume as well. So yeah, like I said, down there is just the arms, like a big tube. It's actually, yeah, it's probably, yeah, I almost slightly forgot of it. The arms are sort of like the size of my own arms in a way, like bigger than it. And then you've got the little nubby tail down there, which, yeah, like I said, you can definitely wiggle it left or right, up and up, but down, not really so much. You would have to sort of, you definitely have to sort of like bend down to more reach to make it go down. And also, yeah, the zipper goes right, and the zipper goes right to the like the top, almost the top of the head, but more like the neck of the hippo up here. But of course, like I said, most people will be either that height. Most people will be like about that height. When of course I'm this height, and then someone like a kid or something would be more seeing it out like that if they were in this. But yeah, it goes all the way there. It's quite a very long zipper. This actually might be the most widest costume, like inside where the legs are, ever, because as you can see, like I got like big space, got like a whole hand width there, I've got another hand width there, I've got half a hand width there, but like overall it's like, I don't know how to say it, it's like I can really like squat, and only then my knees are almost touching each side. So yeah, if you're claustrophobic, I guess this costume is very good for you, because you can at least enjoy a costume and not have any like walls are too surrounding you, like there's plenty of space. My let's just say I had it all set up, it was all nice, but the audio basically screwed up, to the point where it's like, I don't know, there was like a weird high pitch like squeaky noise or something. I will look into that. Hopefully I would have sorted it way before the next month shows up, but yeah, there was a weird audio issue. Hopefully I can sort it out. And two, the webcam sort of pitched downwards at some point. I think that my tripod might have had it now, because let's just say I've had it for maybe about 8 years or so, round about 8 years, or maybe even 7, maybe even 7 years. But yeah, it was kind of cheap, and I think it's actually starting to wane with like all the adjustings I had to keep doing. But yeah, because of those two things, the footage I feel like was unusable. I'm having to quickly do a second recording, but less nicer. I've got like 1.5 weeks before this video comes out, and it's like I'm running out of time, and it's like, oh, I can't really, it's like I could spend a bit of time to do that, re-record it properly, but because I also got another video coming, and got the next month to record soon, it's like, yeah, I think I'm just having to rush this one a bit, so sorry for the quality. But anyways, deep dive. Right, first of all, yep, you got the netting. First of all, you got the netting, and without the light and like some sunlight, you can of course see on the other side. There's the eye more closely. This, I feel like they should have done like a, like a outline or something to sort of make it go, make it pop. Sort of what they've done. Actually, I'll get it later. But the purple. Just remember that the eye looks different on the purple. The other feature is they have two zippers, but I'm also like, but how can I put this without still being not too? Let's just say if you wanna, you could, right? The and then can't get out thing. You got like the little teeth, which is, I don't know if it's cotton or whatever, but I still need to like I said, I even though I want to be this costume pro king on YouTube, I know I still got a lot to learn in my journey. But yeah, when it comes to the material, not so sure. And actually, here's the purple. You see, is the eye. Like, you see this? I feel like they should have sort of done that, and they did also, if I remember right. Yeah, they added these eyelashes, the little whoop whoop eyelashes. I'm on something today. But yeah, that's like, see, they have done like an outline before. So I'm thinking, why don't they do that with the ear? Like maybe add like a little black at the top or something, just a little bit to make the ears more pop. But yeah, like I said, they are both basically the same. There is that material difference that I slightly hinted at. Like I said, that there were slightly different materials. The reason is the purple is nylon, the brown is polyester. Yeah, they've made it out of these two materials. Like I said, that if you want a nylon costume, the purple is gonna be that. And like I said, the brown is polyester, which is fine, but it's not totally good for outdoors. you know. That's one thing that a nylon inflatable costume has over the polyester one. Because it's like, yep, that one's more weathered proof, so if it rains and you're in the costume, it'll slip off. Like, there might be like a leak or something and you still get cold and all that such, but if you was going to be in the rain at any time, you want to be in that one, really. And well, that's going to be it for the deep dive, because there's not really anything else I can show. Now on to the review section. Pros of these costumes: the two zippers making it easy to get in and out of for everyone. And I would say it is a great hippo design. Likely the best inflatable hippos you're probably going to see for a while, more so that inflatable hippos are not that common in the costume space. For real, I've only ever really seen like about 3, this being like the third design. So yeah, like I said, probably the best you're going to see for a while. And nearly perfect puppetry abilities to it, because yeah, it's close. It's like, oh, if only I could grab on the belly, or perhaps better eye movements and stuff. It's so close, but yeah, it's really close to just have some fun, bring it to life. And lastly, of the pros, it is quite big and spacious inside. Trust me, you're not going to have much of a problem unless you're like obese. Then you're probably, or I mean, like close to like obese levels. Then maybe you'd be like, okay, it's a little tight, but trust me, it's totally fine. I can see that lots and lots of people are gonna be like totally all right with this, because there is no like tight space anywhere. All of it is so everywhere is just so big. Now, the cons. Because of its so rounded hands, it will make grabbing things a bit challenging. So, if you're going to go outdoors and like try to grab a door, like a rounded door handle or something like that, you're gonna struggle. Not to say it's not doable, but it's not going to be easy, unlike other inflatable costumes. Visibility is also poor unless you raise the mouth to see better, since that's what's blocking the view of this costume the most. Is it's just a bit too low, so you have like a tiny sliver smile to see out of properly, like ahead of you. But it's like I said, it could have been way better, but it is what it is. Like I said, if you animate it in public, you probably won't have an issue, like like opening the mouth or whatever, probably. Anyways, movability in the legs is also a bit poor, as you might have seen at times of me like waddling a bit because it is a bit restrictive. And as you've seen in the inside section, even though it's very like wide and all that, you can see that like where like the ankle, where the ankle bit meets is like lower down from my legs. So yeah, it basically does make moving around a little hard, but not too hard. But you're not ever gonna like speed walk in this. I don't think you can. Of course, you can walk properly, but any speed walking, jogging, and definitely running, not gonna happen. I don't see that happening at all, unless you do slow running. Anyways, this is just for the purple only, not both together. Unlike all the other pros and cons, the purple only, it is quite noisy to move around. So if you wear this long, you're maybe going to get a headache from all this loud rustling around you. And that's it. The score that I'm going to give this, I'm going to split them up because as much as they are closely together in terms of how it is, right? Um, and as you can maybe tell what's coming in the score, I wouldn't consider these two to be the exact same like score range. The brown, I'm gonna give that a 8 out of 10 because it is quite a very solid fun costume this is. And so goes for the purple, but the purple I am going to be giving my like first, and who knows, maybe my last for a very long time. I don't know. Half score of 7.5 out of 10. But if this confuses you, or you don't like how I'm halving the score when every other costume I've ever reviewed is a solid number score up to now, anyways, then just call it a 7 out of 10. All right, for yourself. The only reason I'm doing this is how noisy the purple one is. Like, on the outside, not as bad, still noisy, of course, but inside, it sounds like it's just doubled. Cause, I find myself having like a small hurting head every time I wear this too long, because the sound is just so loud around you. Like, imagine someone was crunching some paper right not too far from your ear, but not too far away either, basically, for hours. That is what it seems like inside this costume. It's just a constant rustling, like, and it's loud, and it really is a bit of a problem. And because of this noise problem, it definitely is the very first inflatable costume where I have a noise problem with it. Is that I think this is worth a half a point off for it, which is quite a shame because like I could have just considered both to be 8 out of 10, but because of this noise problem, it's like I don't think the purple one really deserves the exact same 8 out of 10. It's like, it bugs me. It just bugs me that like they are technically the same, but I'm having to score them not the same. But it is what it is. Like I said, even though if you want to consider this 7 out of 10, that is still a pretty decent score though. So I still do think this is a pretty good costume. I don't think this is a costume worthy of an epic, fluffy badge of approval, but it is pretty good. And that is my final verdict on this costume review. Well, that's going to be the end of the video that you are watching. So, hope to see you in whatever video that will be. I probably didn't do the raising up, but whatever. There you go. Goodbye, and see you in the next coffee shop video, hopefully. Bye bye.